This month on ConeMonkey TV, the 2018 Gymkhana WC 5 podium finishers. The standings after 5 rounds of WC competition. Where do you sit? We interview the 2017 Moto Gymkhana European Champion Richard van Schowenburg. What happened this past week at the ASV Cup at Auto Club Speedway, California? And true signs of ConeMonkey activity. Let's get into it, ConeMonkeys. Get your cone on. Hey ConeMonkeys, James Bush here with episode 1 of ConeMonkey TV. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So round 5 of competition saw some great times. Our top 3 podium finishers were from 3 different countries, and it was great to see how close the times were. In the number 1 position from Japan with a 28.23 is Haruhiko Tetsuji. Fantastic time on his GSXR 1000. In second position on a DRZ with a 28.95 or 28.94 rather, was Jan Zapak from the Czech Republic. Fantastic time. I think this is his first podium finish. Great to see it, Jan. Keep it up. In third position on a CBR 600 F4 from the Netherlands was Richard van Schowenburg with a 29.37. And coming in fourth position with an extremely close time to the podium was our first female ConeMonkey with such a close position with a 29.63, Hanoko Ito from Japan. So close, Hanoko. Keep it up. We'll see how it goes for round 6. So here are the standings after 5 rounds of competition. See where you stand in the 2018 Gymkhana WC rankings. So here in the U.S., Moto Gymkhana is starting to kind of get a foothold and kind of take a stride and kind of get going a little bit more. So what happened at this past weekend at the ASV Cup at Auto Club Speedway? Here's a little look. You, sir, what is your name?
Jim Tate.
Where are you coming from, Jim?
Dallas, Texas.
You drove from Dallas, Texas to come here to California.
I did.
So what do you do in Texas?
Motorcycle instructor and IT dude.
An IT dude. So what did you think about today?
It was incredible.
What'd you get out of it, if anything?
I got a lot out of it. I got a lot out of it.
What's the name of your organization?
One of our organizations is Skilled Motorcycle Riders Association.
Excellent.
501c3 nonprofit. We have a lot of little practice sessions every week. Probably have 4 regularly scheduled practices every week. You can
Excellent.
look us up on Facebook. We got all kinds of different Facebook groups.
Fantastic. So you're driving back to you're riding rather, not driving, but riding this back to Texas. When?
I start back tomorrow.
Well, excellent, man. We're so glad to have you. Thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate your coming and making this trip. Glad you got something out of it.
Yeah.
Glad that you'll take something back.
I got the triple DQ.
The triple DQ.
Triple DQ.
Love it. We'll get some ice cream for you. Appreciate it. Thanks so much, Jim. We'll see you. So our interview this month of episode 1 is with a guy who's pretty unique. You would probably recognize him if you saw him on the street. Anywhere in the European Championship he competes. He's from a country called the Netherlands. He's got a pretty distinct look. Looks just like this. He also makes a really good chicken tikka masala. So, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Richard van Schowenburg from the Netherlands. We asked Richard a few questions just to see what his take is on Moto Gymkhana, how he got involved, what he does to practice and improve his skills. And here's what Richard had to say.
Hi James, thanks for having me on the show. It's a great honor that I'll be your very first guest for this ConeMonkey TV. I really appreciate what you're doing for the international Moto Gymkhana community, so thank you very much. Well, I guess like most of the people that started when I started, we saw some YouTube videos. Me too. I was sitting in my room watching some YouTube, and suddenly I see this Japanese crazy rider, you know, swerving around, spinning around, doing figure 8 slaloms and everything. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Would there be something like this in the Netherlands? So I went on Google, I typed in Moto Gymkhana Netherlands, and there was this group of enthusiasts who just started. They just started a Netherlands club they've been meeting each other for about 1 year, and now they officially started the association, made everything official with official training areas and everything. Yeah, so that's how I got into it, Japanese videos. So in 2013, I think, when, like I just said, the association just started, and I think in February or March 2013 there was this the season starter with every enthusiast in the Netherlands that came there. I think it took me, what, 1 hour, 1.5 hour drive on, well, the motorcycle from my girlfriend at the time, a little Honda VTR 250. Yeah, I just drove over there. It wasn't the best day, but I had a lot of fun, and I think the addiction started from there. I think, well, if you're addicted, you always want more, so that was not a problem. But I think what makes it so addictive is that, yeah, it's like a little track. It's not as expensive as tractor riding, but it's almost the same amount of fun. You can, you know, do the track over and over again, tail chase other people, have fun with friends. It's the most fun you can have on two wheels, I guess. So, for my own practice, when there's not an official training day, I like to participate in the online competitions mostly. So, the Gymkhana competition, world competition, is really a lot of fun to just pick a course, set it out, do it over and over again, and just try to get faster, get faster, get faster. Try to find the best lines, try to brake harder, try to lean further, try to go as fast as you can, and yeah, compete with everybody around the world. That's what I do mostly. And if there's not an online competition, I set out the basic figures like the Eraser or the Grapevine or any of the other courses that exist, just to have something to beat, something to compete in, something to improve yourself even more. I guess my first tip, my bike has always been the no budget bike. You don't need the best bike to go as fast. You know, my bike, I think it's over there. It's like a 2003 CBR 600 F4i. It's 15 years old, but I still can be the European champion with it. Of course, there's some modifications in it, but really, when you are just starting or just average, really don't spend too much money and time on upgrades. Just spend all those hours on training, get yourself further, get the knowledge, and improve yourself. Number 2, what helped me greatly in the past is to find someone that's faster than you, either in real life or online. Just find someone that can challenge you to take it to the next step. Some person you can try and get closer to. If you know someone, if you see it's possible, then you know it's possible. So you know it's you that's keeping you from going there. So when you have this friend, when you have this online comparison, you can see where you are losing time, and you can try identify what the thing is that you're going slower in, and try to improve on that particular point. Focus on your riding lines. So smooth is always faster. If you don't do abrupt things, of course, brake as hard as you can, accelerate as hard as you can, lean as far as you can. But if you can combine this into the smoothest possible lines, that will be a great help, and will always be faster than if you're forcing yourself too much into doing abrupt changes and everything. Also, if there's a tight technical course and you have to make some choices, really focus on, like, 90% of the time, the figures where you have to do the least, where you have to ride the least meters, the least miles, and that will be your fastest route to go through. Of course, if there's some faster bits in there, you might take a wider line to keep the speed, but like in 90% of the technical challenges, your shortest distance will be your fastest time. The same as in your rotations. The tighter you can get them, the faster you will go around the track. So go fast by being slow. Well, my foremost goal would be to defend my title as Dutch champion. The level in the Netherlands is so high, so it really gives me an ideal opportunity to compare myself to the best riders in Europe. Next to this, I really want to participate more, better, and get as fast as I can in the Gymkhana World Competition, as well as the Russian competition, the Gymkhana GP, and try to get closer to that Haruhiko guy. That guy is really fast, and he beats me usually about, well, if the course is 30 seconds, he will beat me like 1.5 seconds. I really want to get a lot closer to that. Like, I don't necessarily have to beat him this year, but at least I want to get like within that second, within that half a second. That would be amazing. Alright, thank you very much for the interview. Good luck with ConeMonkey TV, and I'll see you soon. Alright.
So for episode 1, I want to talk about something that Claire just brought me. Riding boots. Our fact for the month, or our question for the month, however it is that you want to pose it, is how do you recognize ConeMonkey activity? Well, we here at ConeMonkey TV have a true fire way to recognize someone who's digging in ConeMonkey activity. It's related to boots. If you're a ConeMonkey, your boots would certainly look something like this. What do your riding boots look like if you're a ConeMonkey? No doubt they most likely look something like this. This is evidence of ConeMonkey activity. In the comment or the link section below the description, you'll find a link to the 2018 Gymkhana WC Round 6. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next month, ConeMonkeys. Get your cone on. ConeMonkey TV Episode 2 coming August 1st.